today we are going to discuss next topic from your pharmacy practice unit 2, that is patient medication history interview. So what it simply means? It simply means is taking an interview or interviewing a patient in order to know or understand the medication history of the patient. In order to understand the medication history of the patient. So by interviewing the patient, one can come to know the recently or previously taken medication. Also, by interviewing a patient, a pharmacist can assess the history of the patient related to the medicines and the associated allergies as well as therapeutic efficacy with a particular medication. So, what is the need for the patient medication history interview? That means why this interview related to the medications which are taken by the patients are essential. So very simply it has been put up over there that by taking a medication history, a detailed and accurate complete count of all prescribed and non-prescribed medication that a patient had taken or is currently taking prior to initially institutionalized or ambulatory care. Means before giving any care or before hospitalizing the patient, a detailed information from the patient is taken of all, whether it might be prescribed or you can call it as an the medications which are being given by the doctor, or also one can come to know the OTC products, if any, that the patient has taken. Also, it provides valuable information. Okay, it provides valuable information about the patient's allergic tendencies. So, if a patient is allergic to any of the, suppose for example, previously when penicillin like antibiotics were given, patient got some severe allergies, or there might be certain hypersensitivity or skin reactions the patient might have noticed. So if the interview is taken, patient is interviewed and asked that whether previously you have been faced through particular allergies. So from that important information can be collected, and accordingly doctors would then find out some other good alternative accordingly, right? So it provides valuable information about the patient's allergic tendencies, then adherence to pharmacological and non-pharmacological treatment, and self-medication with complementary and alternative medicines. So not only the allergies, at the same time adherence to the pharmacological and non-pharmacological treatment, that can be also assessed properly whether a patient is compatible with which medicines he is allergic, and accordingly a proper medication or medical care can be given to that particular patient. So as already told you that interviewing a patient in collecting the data related to the medical history, okay, so it will be, or as a pharmacist we will be interviewing the patient related to the medicines, and accordingly the medication history interview can help in that particular aspects. So importance of accurate drug history is needed for better treatment to a patient. If accurate drug history is documented, recorded by interviewing the patient, it helps in preventing prescription errors and consequent risks to the patient. So as I told you an example, that means if a patient is allergic to a particular drug, by interviewing him, whatever the prescription errors and the risk associated with it, that can be minimized. Then it is useful in detecting drug related pathology or changes in clinical signs. Okay. So next important thing is that one can detect any drug related pathological changes. That means when the drug is given, what changes can be observed? It might be any allergy, it might be any useful clinical signs by means of which the patient is getting cured, okay, which are nothing but an part of the drug therapy. Then it encompasses or includes all currently and recently prescribed drugs. So not only the recent drugs, previously which drugs were taken, now which drugs will be given, what were the previously understood drug reactions, and not only it is not stipulated only to the allopathic drugs, it also includes herbal drugs or any other alternative medicines, so that a better plan can be prepared for a patient to give utmost care to the patient. So the goal of the medication history interview is to obtain information on aspect of drug use that may assist in overall care of the patient. So that is again the same thing put over here. So whatever the information which is collected by interviewing the patient, that information collected can be utilized, and accordingly one can compare that particular medication profile with the medication administration record and investigate the discrepancies. First, interview the patient, collect the information. After collecting the information, we can compare which type of we can compare what is the medication profile of this particular patient, and accordingly, by comparing it, whatever the discrepancies are there associated with it, that can be then used, and or those discrepancies that can be investigated, and accordingly that can be minimized. So whatever the next is verify medication history taken by other staff and provide additional information where appropriate. So it may happen that whatever the medication history, or by interviewing whatever the chart or the profile has been prepared for that particular patient, it might be not properly put up. So with proper knowledge, one can further provide additional information. So the information which is commonly recorded, it mainly includes currently or recently prescribed medicines. So which by interviewing the patient, by asking the patients, we can ask that what are the medications which were taken currently or recently, then OTC medications which were taken. Not only that, vaccinations. So which were the vaccines which has been taken recently by the patients. Then it includes alternative or traditional remedies along with the allopathic medicines were taken. The description of reactions and allergies to the medicines. So if the medicines were taken, whether you were allergic to any of the medicines, that can be noted. Then medicines were taken, but was there any issue where the medicines were not found to be effective? So which medicines were found to be ineffective, that can be noted. Then adherence to past treatment and the use of adherence aids. So past treatment which were taken, whether there was adherence or whether they were not found to be suitable for you. Then okay, so these are some of the preliminary information collected, but the information, if it has to be collected, there should be certain sources. So which are the sources of information? So the sources of the information includes, so firstly, primarily the information can be collected from the patient if he is in a state to explain it. Otherwise, the information can be collected from the family or the caregiver person. Next, the information can be collected by the medication vial or the bubble packs which are available with the patient. So from that, which medications, or by prescription, previously taken prescription, from that the information can be collected. Medication can be collected from the medication list which the patient is taking from the community pharmacy, and other than that the information can be also collected from the drug program information network. Okay, program information network. So this is basically a software, whatever the medications which are taken, that are added in it, and through that it can be accessed by the person who wants to interview the patient. Okay, so next is the medication interview forms. So this is how the form is, and accordingly whatever the information, or while interviewing the patient, the information is collected in that particular interview form. So first it contains basic information of the patient, like his first name, last name, date of birth, today's date, his email address, okay, and reminder preference. So would you like to receive preventive care and follow-up care reminders? Okay, so if the patient says yes, there yes will be taken, and if he says no, there accordingly that particular preference will be taken. So would the patient like to receive preventive care and follow-up care? So whether you will be whether you should be called after 8 days, 15 days. Okay. Next, information related to the allergies. So patient has no known allergies, so pick allergy, and if he is allergic, accordingly then if he is allergic, so whether he is allergic to penicillin, whether he is allergic to latex, whether he is allergic to Demerol, or whether he is allergic to any other medicines. So accordingly that information is collected over there. Next, information is collected related to past or present medical conditions. So whether he is having certain neurological problems, whether he has previously suffered from stroke, or whether he has any seizure or epilepsy, whether he is suffering from dementia, whether he has certain heart attack, or any other arterial or cancer, or any other condition, previous or medical condition. So that has to be included in this particular form. Next, diagnostic studies and tests. So even that information has to be collected from the patient. So if no diagnostic test has been performed, one can mark there as none, but he has undergone any colonoscopy, upper endoscopy, ERCP, ultrasound, okay, and if he has gone through this when this procedure was performed, that has to be noted over here. Then next is previous procedures and surgeries if done, that has to be also collected, whether he has undergone certain minor surgery like tonsillectomy or cataract surgery, thyroid surgery, or any other surgery. Then social history, like what is the occupation, whether farmer, whether he is what can I say, professor, or whether he is a teacher, whether he is a any other profession, that has to be included. Number of children, and accordingly if there are children, that name, okay, then marital status, whether married or single, then whether he is alcoholic, then if he is alcoholic, which type of beverages he consume, okay, accordingly the quantity, what is the quantity of alcohol which is consumed, what is the number, what is the frequency, if he is on any drug, which type of drugs are taken, what is its quantity, number and frequency. Then immunization schedule, if it has been taken, if no immunization has been done, click there yes, like recently, like if it will come in this interview form, whether the corona vaccine, COVID vaccine has been taken, so it will be included over here. So either a flu shot was taken, pneumonia vaccine was taken, and when, that is to be noted over here. Then family medical history, like if a person is suffering from cancer, whether any of the person in the family was suffering from cancer, accordingly any type of family history related to a particular disease, that is also recorded in this particular patient interview form. And accordingly then, what was the medications which were taken, what was the pharmacy from where the medication was taken, and if there is a pharmacy with the contact number and address of the pharmacy from where the medication was taken, that has to be included over here. Then consent to import medication history. So this is the last part and very important part, that whatever the history which is recorded, whether you are giving consent to import it, whether do you agree, because sometimes what happens that patients, they do not want to share their family history or some other their illness with the other. So for that, their consent is very important. And accordingly, I consent to obtain a history of my medication purchased at pharmacies. Okay, so yes or no, that has to be included over there. And this is what will be included further, that whether the patient is having any chest pain, shortness of breath with exercise, and lastly all this particular information, who is reviewing it. Okay, so it is reviewed with the patient, or it is reviewed with the caregiver, it might be parent or any guardian, or no one was there to review it. So this is all what includes in patient interview, patient medication history interview form.